Hello, everybody. Good morning. Welcome back. Here we are on week 19, and I'm super excited about today. This morning, I'm going to teach you one of my favorite songs. And the reason why, when I teach you a song, it puts things like in perspective or in context. Like you see the big picture of how to use some of the things that we're talking about. Because we could talk chords, concepts, whatever, but I really do feel like, and I feel like I've learned this over, past 16 years of teaching or so, that you learn so much. Like you learn so much when it comes to playing piano when you also connect it with a song that you know. And so today I'm going to teach you "For Your Glory" by Tasha Cobbs, and the song's so beautiful. And another good thing too, guys, is that and gals, is that you know when it comes to selecting songs, even though you're just learning, oh yeah, I'm just kind of learning music and studying whatever, it's a beautiful thing to select songs that you really believe in. And this song has been on my heart. It's been an anthem of mine. And for me personally, the reason why I love this song so much is because of what it says. For your glory, I'll do anything, you know, just to see you, to behold you as my king. And then my favorite part, um, wanna be where you are, gotta be where you are. It's really good. And I really feel like that. I feel like, especially lately, like I really wanted to be like exactly where God wants me to be, because sometimes there's all this temptation to, I don't know, chase money, or you want people to think you're important, or whatever the case might be. And God's teaching me how to not chase after stuff, but hold on to what's most important. And so, anyways, I hope you guys had a great week. I had a great week so far. I'm here with Micah. Again, if you guys have any questions whatsoever, Micah's here to answer those questions for you. He's in our student section now, waiting if you guys have any discussions, and so he'll let me know. So, Micah, at any time, like if anybody has a question, you could just raise your hand or something. Let me know. Throw something at me. Sometimes when we both have headphones on, we can't hear each other. Okay, cool. So now the thing about this song is it clocks at 92 beats per minute. Okay. Now it's kind of hard to believe because the song feels super slow, but I'll tell you what they did here. They did 92 beats per minute because some of the lyric is kind of snappy, kind of fast, but it feels like a really slow song because they played it in half. So they don't go like, they don't go, for your glow, it's too fast, right? It's almost to the speed of a mid-tempo kind of song, but they do it in half. They go, for your glory, to, I will do anything. You know what I mean? So it doesn't feel super fast because they are kind of half timing everything there. Okay. All right. So let's open up. You don't see this on your screen, but I'm going to go to metronomeonline.com, and I'm going to get us 92 beats per minute so we can see how that feels. Okay. 1 second here. So let's say 92 beats per minute. Okay. So let me get back to our lesson area here. So I'm really excited about this week too, because I feel like this lesson also reinforces the idea of mixed numbers. Okay. So actually, you know what? I'm going to turn off the metronome for a second. Let me write this out for you, and then I'll play it for you, because I want you to be able to follow along. So Lord, Lord, Lord. Get that note right. Lord, if I, so Lord, Lord, if I find favor in your sight. is like such a great song. To me, it doesn't surprise me what songs like become famous, because I mean they're famous for a reason. Like they're a blessing. People love them. And then so, Lord, you know what I've learned? That musicians are a special breed. Us musicians, because we gravitate towards songs that engage us from a musical standpoint, because that's our ministry and that's what we're always doing. But the church, a lot of times, they choose songs that we might not choose. Like, really, that's all. That's simple or whatever. Or, hallelujah, hallelujah. Like we don't think it's a big deal, but the truth is, songs hit the general public. I think the general population of non-serving musicals in the church. Like I feel like it really hits them in a really different way. So, anyways, okay, so. Lord, if I find favor in your sight, Lord, please. You'll see some repetitions here. I'm desperately waiting. Make sure that you can see that's a 3. Waiting to be where you are. Across the hottest desert. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I don't like that lyric. Why? Because I feel like it's a little exaggerative. Like I'm sure that people would cross the hottest desert, like if it meant their salvation and they were real believers, but it's a little sensational. On average, most people really won't even cross the freeway sometimes to make it to church if it's too hot. And I'm not saying that it's right. I'm just saying that it's kind of typical. So that's really, I feel like it's really foo-foo. Like there's a lot of fluff. Cross the hot desert, travel near or far. Maybe travel near or far. Anyways, forgive me, okay? So cross the hot desert, be then I travel near. So that's the verse. And then it goes straight into For Your Glory, and it's another little snappy type, you know. For your glory. The way it moves, it kind of moves kind of snappy. So I want you guys to really be paying attention to these rhythm notes, and that's why we spent so much time already. We're on week 19, but that's why if you have to go back and make sure you understand the rhythm and how much these, what are the values of these rhythms. And just to make sure that I'm not confusing you guys, I want to make sure that I make these look more like whole notes. Sorry, guys. Oops, that's because I had the ruler on. I keep on making them look like 6s. This one too, I gotta fix that. So, here's the chorus now. Whoops. For your glory, so on. Now this one ties, so it's still a 1. Y'all see that? So for your glory, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. You know what I mean? So it lasts 6 beats. That's why the rhythm on this song could be a little confusing, but not nothing you guys can't handle. That's for your glory, I will do anything just to see. Same idea. And it's tied to another 1 for a whole. It's not a smile. It looks like a like a funny smile. So for your glory, I will do anything to see you. And to behold. Truth is, I could have just repeated that section. All right. And you can repeat from that point, of course. Let me go straight down to creating the bridge section for you guys. And that's why I love M charts, guys, because on one page we have pretty much every section. The verse up here, the chorus, and then right here, down here, we got the bridge. Wanna be where... Okay. I'm going to already warn you, I do the bridge a little different. I don't think I'm better or nothing like that. I do a little different. I think the original is like, I want to be 4 and 5. I want to be 5 and 6. That's not my thing. I mean, it's not my song, right? But I guess I have the freedom to arrange it how I would like. Want to be where you are. I like to do, so 4, 1/3. Gotta be where you are. Almost the same thing. I just don't like this. Want to be where you are. I guess it's not bad. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to do it like but you'll notice that when I play it, like, well, I hardly ever play anymore, but I'll go. Same chord on this side, but I don't like the bass chord up to 5. I'm like, oh, I don't like it. I like, where you are, gotta be where you are. But it's similar, so I'm not going to make my own version. All right, not today. Whoops, sorry about that. It's thinking too far ahead. Now remember, this is a 5 sus. Whoops. It's hard to write small on this Wacom tablet. Sorry about that, guys. So how come this doesn't have anything there? I could put it there. The reason why it doesn't is because it's a tie. Like, it's the same chord, just tied longer from a rhythm standpoint. So instead of just 2 beats, 4, 5, and then being over, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what I mean? So it ties, and it makes it longer, which helps the cause of the song, the arrangement. All right, anybody any questions so far? Mike, let me know if they have any questions, okay? Wanna be where you are, then gotta be. All right. Okay. That's literally the whole bridge. Okay, so let's get the metronome out for us really quickly here. Let's play this through in time, and then I'll break down every part for you. All right, everybody? Something's wrong with my... There we go. So, I'm going to play it in time, and then I'll show you out of time. Lord, if I find favor in your sight, Lord, please hear my heart's cry. I'm desperately waiting to be where you are. Across the hottest desert, I travel near or far. Chorus. For your glory, I will do anything. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. To behold you as my king. Then you go back to the verse. Lord, if I find favor in your sight, Lord, please hear my heart's cry. I'm desperately waiting to be where you are. Across the count so much. To behold you as my king. Repeat right there. For your glory. Maybe a little bit more intense on the rhythm. I would do anything. You notice that sometimes I will even like add an octave. Watch. See, I'm doing 2 ones. To behold you as my king. Bridge. So wanna be where you are. Gotta be where you are. Sorry, I'm 6 for that. Wanna be where you are. Could you do a 1/6? Absolutely. Gotta be where you are. Like that or something like that. Wanna be where you are. I gotta be where you are. Wanna be where you are. Gotta be where you are. Then maybe pick it up. Wanna be where you are. And sometimes I'll be like, where you are. You know, all the band. Gotta be where you are. It just depends on how you guys want to do it. For your glory. And of course, you could add pads to your track. There's so much that you guys can do on that. It's really, really, really cool. So let's talk about a few things before we quit here. I want to show you guys some really cool stuff that I think will be helpful. Now, you could play this song, guys, and it could be exactly the way I wrote it out for you. Like, it'll be totally cool. It'll still sound good. Like, it'll be neat. But there's a couple little things that you can do, and I kind of accidentally stumbled on a couple of them. First of all, whenever you see a 6, you could play a 6, or you could play a 1/6. Now, you say, that's a 1/6. It is, but don't forget we have inversion. So that's C. That's C, but it's the first inversion. And this is C, but it's the second inversion. See that? So I do the second inversion, but down here with A in the bass. So this makes this actually a 6/1. But the truth is, anytime you see a 6, generally speaking, you can go either 6 like that, or you can move that A to a G and it becomes a 1/6. See that? So, Lord, if I, watch this, find favor in your sight. So 1/6 works perfectly well. So keep that in mind. If you want to use a 1/6, you totally can. The other thing to keep in mind is whenever you have just a 4 by itself, you can do the 4. I hardly ever do that. I usually go like this. It's open. You hear it? It still has that 4 quality because over here we have the root. But I mean, like it could be a little stretched depending on how big your hands are. But if you don't want to do that, you can go. So you do like a 5 suspended. See that? So 4 on the bass. I also add the 1. But remember, the lowest one is the root. Yeah, don't ever go like this. It's a different sound. This one, I don't know, it accentuates the 4, which is what we want to do when you're playing a 4 chord and the chart calls for a 4 chord, right? All right, cool. So that's something you could do. So watch. Lord, if I find favor in your sight. That's another thing. Whenever you see a 5 and it lasts for like a whole note, you could either just do the 5, regular. You could do a 5 suspended and go like side and then resolve. So remember, suspended chord, but you can go down back to the original G, B, D. You know, here's 5, here's suspended 5, but you can go, say if you wanted to start with the suspended, favor in your sight. Right before you change chords, you can do. And those are little things that, like, man, sometimes I do them so naturally that I forget to talk about them. But I want you guys to know everything that I'm doing. So it's like, Lord, if I, watch this, find favor in your sight. See that? It's subtle, but It makes a huge difference when you want to make your chord sound cool and just add a little bit of flavor, man. It's just, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of flavor, as long as it's not like, Lord, I don't know, whatever. There's little things that you can do like that might be kind of cool as a keyboardist, but you might lose the people, and you don't want to lose the people. Remember, if I never told you guys this before, remember the word minstrel means little servant, and that's exactly what we are. We're little servants. We're low. And you say, what do you mean low? Because we're not important to God? No, we're important to God, but we serve a greater cause. We serve the kingdom. That's what we do. We're not here to exalt ourselves. And remember, musicians that want to exalt themselves are going to end up like Lucifer, getting kicked out of the kingdom. I do not want to get kicked out of the kingdom. Do you want to get kicked out of the kingdom? I don't. So I encourage you guys today, please keep that in mind. I really want you guys to know and believe what's right. You know what I mean? And so for us, we're not trying to be like, Lord. I mean, if it calls for it, maybe, I don't know. Favor in your sight. Or whatever. There's different things you can do. But anyways, make sure that you stay in line with what you're doing. But it's okay to add flavor. That 5, we want to suspend it and then drop it back down to the regular 5 before we move into Lord, please. Okay, a couple more things now. When you see that 4/2, it's beautiful to just play a 4/2. It's a pretty chord, but you could also go 4 suspended over 2. So, now notice I'm going to do the same thing with 1/3. Watch this. That's 1, but here's a suspended 1. So, Lord, if and you also notice for beef, I say for beef, for that fatness, thickness, add that D. So, Lord, and I'm also doing an octave there if you notice. Lord, if see that? And I'm adding the G there too. Yeah, same thing. Okay, cool. So again, Lord, if I see, it's cool. It's like a nice little fat chord kind of thing, but it's not overwhelming. Lord, if I favor in your sight, like it's not all that, and we don't want to do that. We don't want to lose people. Okay, let's keep on following the chart. Lord, so for 4, you notice I do that. Sometimes I mention that. Hear my heart's cry. For 5, sometimes suspended, then resolved. I'm desperate. So right there I might go desperately waiting. It's the same chord. See that? I just moved the basses. To be 4 1/3, and it still qualifies as a 4 and 1/3. Cross the line. Sometimes I do that to be cool. So cross the line. Hear how it goes with hottest desert. It's really cool. Again, cross the hottest. It's really cool, man. Desert. I travel near or far for your glory. I will do anything. Sorry, if you didn't notice, I'm doing power triads. Remember? Power triads, I believe we mentioned them a little bit. Instead of doing this, it's you take that G down on the bottom, you keep the 3rd, and you take out the 1 because you have it right here. So that's how I'm playing power triads. See that? And it works really good. Watch. For the chorus. For your glory. Hear that? It's really thick. I will do anything just to see you. I mean, it's cool. So you could do that too. So that's another trick for the chorus. To behold you as my king. And then if you want to go back to, you do that. Totally cool. So one more thing that you're going to notice is that you could push the time. So it's written as for your glory. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You could do it like that, or you could say For young love. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just to see you. Sorry, I meant to say not. So for your glory, for one, I would do anything. See, I'm pushing the time. I'm going bum bum. Sorry, bum bum instead of bum bums. Watch. I'm going. I'm pushing it. A little push, and you say, how do you know why? Like, why would you push there? Because of the lyric. Watch. For your glory, the rhythm and the vocal pushes. I will do anything just to see you. See that? It pushes instead of going just to see you and waiting. It goes see. I mean, you could just to see you. And there's nothing wrong with that. You won't mess up the chart. So long as you know where you belong rhythm-wise in the chart, it's totally cool. Okay, let's take some questions. Mike, any questions this week? No worries. While Mike gets any questions that we have together, I want to ask you to please send in a video of you playing a song, any of the songs that you learned from this entire, like, past, I don't know, whatever. I mean, just really, it could be the past couple weeks. It could be go 8 weeks back. And, I like this one song from week 7 or whatever. Yeah, absolutely. I would love to hear from you. Remember, send me an unlisted YouTube link of yourself. YouTube is free. You can get your own YouTube account. You probably need one anyways if you want to be able to keep on, us sharing videos and stuff. Because if you send me, like, the actual file, it's going to take up all kinds of space in your phone. This way, you put it up to YouTube. Once you have it there, you can delete it from your phone, save some space. You know what I mean? I'm all about that, because we have computers, and I know what it's like to have to, what do I do with all my files or whatever, So kind of keep it together. Any questions? Okay, guys. So please send me a video this week. I really want to hear from you. I really want to see how you're playing. And I really want to give you feedback. And I think that's what makes this class worth it. Of course, I could just record videos and throw them up there for you guys. I mean, that's fine, but I think this is more valuable that you can send me videos too, and then I can tell you, hey, this is what I think, this is what I might do, maybe work on this or whatever. I can give you guys good feedback. All right, have a great weekend. We'll see you later for week 20 next week. God bless, guys.